people, and welcome back to Car Deal Page, your home of transparency when it comes to motor importation. My name is Salome Mureithi, or you can call me Sally. And first, I want to say thank you so much for being a part of this amazing journey when it comes to motor importation. And also, I want to say thank you for your engagement on our previous posts, especially the last post we made on mileage. Right now, I'm very confident that most of my clients, my followers, and also my first-time buyers, you understand what to look at when it comes to mileage before bringing your car. So today we're going to look at a very interesting topic. But before we get to this topic, let me ask you one simple question. Would you buy a car worth 3 million, 4 million, or 5 million without understanding the true condition of this car? I believe your answer will be no. You know, most people importing cars from Japan only look at the price, the photos, the mileage, and they tend to lay a conclusion on that car. But let me tell you that the main or the exact condition of that car lays on the condition sheet or the auction sheet of that car. All right? And let me tell you something. The auction sheet tells you so much about a car. One, the auction sheet will tell you if a car has been in an accident. It will tell you if the car has dents or it has any scratches. It will tell you the real mileage of a car, apart from what I will tell you as an importer. It will tell you the real mileage of a car. And also, it will tell you the exact condition, the real condition of the interior and the exterior parts of that car. All right? Without understanding these things, you'll tend to import your car very blindly. All right? So today we're going to look at an auction sheet. What is auction? What is a Japanese auction sheet? How does it look like? What does it contain? All right? And as we move ahead, I want us to look at this diagram here. This is an auction sheet of a Toyota Hilux. And this is how an auction sheet should be looking like. It may have maybe some different presentation, but precisely this is how an auction sheet should look like. So many people will ask me, please tell me, what is an auction sheet? In retrospect, an auction sheet is an inspection report. It is an inspection report prepared by professional inspectors in Japan before a car is put on auction. It is a professional report prepared by professional inspectors before a car is put on auction. Okay? What does it contain? An auction sheet contains the details of a car. It contains condition grading of a car. It contains damage reports, and also it contains the inspector's comments in general about that car. Okay? And the most important part that is always looked at when you look at an auction sheet is the auction grade. This is what most professionals will look at when they're looking at the auction sheet. When we look at this auction sheet here, at the topmost right corner, we have a number written 4.5. This 4.5 is the auction grade of this Toyota Hilux. We're going to understand this as we look at the auction grading system, and I'm very sure we're going to understand what this 4.5 means. The auction grading system, the auction sheet grading system starts from auction grade 5. Auction grade 5 is a car almost in new condition. It's a car at new condition, almost new condition. Then we have auction grade 4.5, which is the auction grade for this car. This is a very clean car with very minimal wear. All right. Then we have next at auction grade 3.5. Auction grade 3.5 is an average car, a car in average condition. That is an okay car. Doesn't have major damages, major wears. Then we have auction grade 3. This is a car with noticeable wear, that is maybe dents or repairs. All right. Then we have auction grade R or auction grade RA. This is an accident repaired car. So in general, this is the auction grading system, and I've shown you where to look at when you're checking at the auction grade of the car that you're buying. Next, we're going to look at the car condition diagram on the auction sheet. At the down corner of this auction sheet, you see you're able to see a diagram, and this diagram represents the condition of the car. It is the sketch of the car, and on this sketch you can see it has numbers and letters, but we are going to understand what all these mean. So every auction sheet includes a car diagram showing the condition of the car in terms of scratches, dents, or any other defects. All right. Common markings on the diagram include A, which represents a scratch, U, which represents a dent, W represents a repainted area, and S represents rust. We have C representing corrosion, and we have X representing something that needs to be replaced or repaired. All right. On this diagram, you can see that it has A's all over, like it has an A on the front bumper, it has an A on the bonnet, it has an A on the back bumper, that is the rear bumper. It has an A on the driver's door. This means that as we have looked at the markings, it has some scratches. But next to the A's, there are numbers. So what do these numbers represent? Numbers next to the letters show severity of the damage. For example, on this car we have A1, so it shows that this car has a small scratch. If it was A2, it would mean that it has a relatively noticeable scratch, not big but noticeable. If it has A3, it will mean that it has a relatively big scratch that can be noticed. So the numbers next to the letters represent the severity of the damage, and this includes or applies to all the other numbers: A, U, W, X, S, C. You know, the severity is usually represented by the numbers, and they usually 1, 2, 3. Then we on the same auction sheet we have something called the inspector's reports or comments. Just below the auction grading, we have some comments that are starred, and they are often written in Japanese. These comments will reveal something like cigarette smell, interior stains, engine noise, and previous repair work. So these are usually written in Japanese, and the person who is importing the car to you should be able to help you translate the same. Let's look at what an auction sheet protects us from. An auction sheet protects the buyer. One, it protects you from accident car. It helps you to avoid an accident car. It helps you to verify real condition of the car. Helps you verify the real mileage of the car. Helps you also make an informed decision before you bring your car. All right, we have looked at the auction sheet in a nutshell, what it represents and the most important parts. My final advice to my buyers is that before importing your car, always ask if the car has an auction sheet. There are those cars that will not have an auction sheet because some are sold directly by the local sellers, but most of these cars will have an auction sheet. Always ask if it has an auction sheet or the auction or the condition report. Also, ask for translation of the inspector's remarks so that you can understand what maybe the damages that are there from the verification by the inspectors. And a good importer should be able to assist you with all this. And my closing remarks is that when importing a car, don't always look at the exterior or the cosmetic look. Always look for the truth behind the beauty of the car. And this is on the condition sheet or on the auction sheet. If you have any question on the auction sheet, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Thank you.